Good day, everyone. In the past few days, I've been talking about why the default of becoming an REC after becoming an A-grade electrician isn't necessarily the right decision. One of the things that I am trying to demonstrate today is any 1 to 3% REC that's charging at the rate of $135 an hour doesn't earn more than $53 an hour at the end of the tax financial year. And here's why. If you were to go through and look up a standard P&L, 2,000 hours in a year, if you're working, say, 75% of the time, spending the remaining 25% on going out there and meeting up with the client, trying to get new business, which is non-chargeable, so to speak, and going out there and traveling from home to the to work, whatever that might be. So effectively, it's impossible for any REC that's running a business to be chargeable for 100% of their time. And if they are, they're working ridiculously long hours, which again is not paid for. But looking at a 1,500-hour chargeability, so to speak, for any REC and charging at $135 an hour, that equates to $202,500 in a year. Now that might sound fantastic. $200,000 seems like it's significantly more than what you would get when you were being employed. But when you look at things like materials and supplies, you might need to get a subby here or there. You might need to incur expenses for the vehicle, which are about 13 grand, tools, equipment, mobile phones, insurances, accounting and bookkeeping fees, uniforms and PPM, creating a website, office supplies, training, depreciation, because otherwise at the end of 5-7 years when your car is fully broken down, you'll need to spend that capital to buy a new car. So you need to put that aside, squirrel that away, so to speak. Bank fees. So if you were to look at the total operating expenses, it comes to about $41,000 against a gross profit of 165 to give you a net profit of 124 grand. Now, if you take out from that super, because again, as a single person REC, you've got to provide for your own super. If you took out the super of 11.5%, you'll land up with an hourly rate of $53.86. So it's $202,000 at the gross income level, but you're only getting $53 per hour at the bottom end, which you can take back home and spend with your family. Now, I don't know if you feel that that's worthwhile doing so, but with all the risk that you're taking, with all of the hours that you're expending, and not having any annual leave, sick leave, etc., is it really worth getting only $53 an hour in running your own business?